Hey everybody, how you doing? IntoWeapons back again with you. Got a new pistol to share with you today and thought I would do a quick unboxing video. As many of you are familiar with my channel know, I do not have a Glock pistol in my arsenal and decided it was time to go ahead and pull the trigger and get one of those. Now that I work at a gun store, I was able to secure a little bit of a better deal compared to regular retail price, so I was able to scratch it off my list for a pretty reasonable price. Typically they run between $500 and $550. As many of you can see, I got the Glock case here. It's really no secret of what I got, but what's inside the box is a Glock 19 Gen 4. And I'm sure many of you are familiar with what the Glock brands are. You have the baby Glock, and this is the 9mm variant, obviously. You have the baby Glock, the Glock 26, which is the real subcompact one. Very small. I didn't want that one. I already have a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380 that I use as a concealed carry. This gun's really going to serve the purpose of an external carry, especially when I'm working at the gun range. And I kind of want a little fun project gun. There's a ton of cool customizations and options and accessories you can buy for these Glocks. I plan on doing a whole bunch of cool stuff to it, so definitely stay tuned if you want to see some of the things that I do. This one here again is the Glock 19, which is the technically the compact, again not the subcompact Glock 26, and then you have the full-size Glock 17, which was just a little bit too big for me. It had the extra 2-round capacity. There's really not much of a sizable difference, but when you're doing it as a carry gun, if you can get something that's just a little bit smaller than a full-size, that's pretty nice. So this really fit my needs, pretty much what I needed exactly. So again, those are the kind of the differences between the different variants of the 9mm Glock. The differences between the Gen 4, which I have, and the Gen 3 Glock 19 is just a few features on it. One being the textured grips. As you can see, it has a little bit more of an aggressive stippling there. That's a nice aggressive feature that I like on that gun. Gives you a little bit more of a grip on it. It has the adjustable back straps that I didn't go over yet as an unboxing here, but 4 different adjustable back straps that you can throw on the back here. I have pretty small hands, so I prefer not to have them. I tried a couple of them on, and I feel that just having it, just the standard strap on there, no strap I should say, is more comfortable for me. It does have the reversible enlarged mag catch here, which is a little bit different than the Gen 3. It's a little bit larger, like it says, and you're actually able to swap that out within a few seconds to make it, or I shouldn't say ambidextrous, but usable for left-hand users. And then internally, the other feature that's different from the Gen 3 is the dual recoil spring that they have in here. And I'll give you an idea of what that looks like here. If I can, I'm still getting used to the functionality of these guns. As you know, I'm more of a Smith & Wesson kind of guy, but as you can see there, that's a dual recoil spring instead of a one recoil spring, and supposedly that's supposed to mitigate a little bit of that recoil for you. So the people I work with at the gun range say they really can't tell a difference whatsoever between the two. The one thing I really don't like about the fact is that the recoil spring between a Gen 3 and a Gen 4 is not interchangeable, which kind of sucks. So you think they would have made that a little bit more universal and so maybe got rid of the dual recoil spring, which is probably not really worth its while. So, but anyway, that's kind of the differences between the Gen 3 and the Gen 4. The weight on this gun is about 23.65 ounces unloaded. It's got a 4-inch barrel, 15-round capacity with the standard magazines. It comes with 3 of them. I'll just give you a quick view of what comes in here. We got a lock. Obviously, that's pretty standard. Again, the 3 15-round magazines. One that's inside here. It comes with fast loader, the 4 adjustable back straps, which are, again, real nice if you have larger hands. It's got the cleaning jig in there. It's got the firearm itself, which many of you are obviously familiar with. A lot of militaries and law enforcement use the Glock brand for their arm of choice, and solid firearm, that's for sure. We have the test-fired round in there. I'm guessing the owner's manual, which I probably won't need. And that's about it. It does have the optional 10, 17, and 33 round magazines that you can buy. Probably going to buy a 33 round stick just for the hell of it. I know a lot of people like to have those just in their collection just because they look cool. And then, so that takes care of the magazines. It does have a 5.5 pound trigger pull. It does have the stuff that came with it. My intention again was just to kind of keep it as an external carry gun. One of the things I know I really want to try out on this gun is the Snake Eyes ghost ring sights. I'm a huge fan of Battlefield 4 guys. When I play that game, I carry the Glock 18, which is the full auto on that game, and I run the ghost ring sights on them, and Some about those ghost ring sights on that game that I just love. I just tear people up with that gun. And of course, it's a video game, but when you get into something like that, it's kind of cool. So I did some searching online, and the only thing I could really come close to those Battlefield 4 sights was the Snake Eyes ghost ring sight, which are pretty intriguing. They're very large, and again, I'm using this as an external carry gun, so that shouldn't make too much of a difference. And the whole purpose of the ghost ring sight is for the fast acquisition. It definitely degrades your accuracy at any type of long distance, but when you're carrying a gun like this for shooting someone within the 3 to 7 yard range, you really don't need a whole lot of accuracy. You just really want fast acquisition. So I'm going to buy a set of those and run those on these and see how I like them. One of the guys I work with at the gun store thought I would be kind of a tool if I did that, and I'm going to do it a lot more just now because he doesn't like it, and I'm going to kind of piss him off. So thought that would be kind of fun. So that's really it, guys. Stay tuned for some range shooting, and I'll probably do some shooting video and how I clean it all in one video, just in case somebody is interested in that. I know there's probably a bazillion cleaning Glock videos out there, but that's cool. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, as always, I appreciate watching. Until next time, take it easy.